players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
In the corner, it's Hamilton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Westbrook with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Fox goes in. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
With the step back. Edwards, that's good.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Drives to the hoop. And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, that's where Westbrook's at his best. He wants to get downhill.
Fox goes, oh, look at that.
Look, this is when Fox is at his best, creating separation off the bounce.
Outside Gordon. Outside James. Spins. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Floats one up, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 9. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game. And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 9. Over Westbrook. And good from Fox with a sweet move. 11 points in the game.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And Sioux Falls again with the bucket. Up top, Fox. He's got 11. And it's Fox with the jam.
And we've become accustomed to seeing this from Fox. A fantastic scorer who knows how to get himself going.
Here's Westbrook. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Here's Fox. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, Fox is selective with his mid-range shots, but if he likes the look, he's going to take it.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
Outside, Fox. Oh, he misses the dunk. Sioux Falls on offense. Here's James. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there, showing off a little bit, I think.
We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Kick out to Hamilton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, he took a little risk there being stylish, but it pays off, so I guess that makes it worth it.
Sioux Falls leading by 3. A floater, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Fox. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
And the plum throws it down hard.
Well, that's the kind of special athlete he can be. What a slam.
With his first shot attempt, Sioux Falls with the rebound. Here's Gordon. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Hamilton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Sioux Falls.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcome the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot. And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Curry outside. Sioux Falls with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the distance.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Curry looking it over. Lefty move. Oh, Curry making a statement.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from that.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponents.
Here's Green. Oh, the power on that Gruden.
Wow. And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Beal. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. So they take the lead. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Outside, Green. And it's Miller with the jam.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
They need this. Payton looking around. Here's Bridges driving the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
There's Beal with the three. Again, the miss by Sioux Falls. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, when he gets the ball in close, he actually wants to finish with authority.
Left side, Bagley. And stolen by Miller.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Takes a step back. Here's Nash. Softly drops in the floater.
And Nash is such a clever player, a sensational floater from such an unpredictable player.
Green, no luck. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Sioux Falls.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Here's Westbrook. Out to the right wing. And Lundenborg missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Bridges. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Well, that's exactly where the ball is supposed to go. Excellent read on the assist.
Here's Nash. And the shot no good, a bit short. Down low. Outside Curry. Sioux Falls with the rebound. Stolen. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. That's good from Westbrook. Here's Lundenborg. That shot is off. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Western Conference All-Stars leading by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Some impressive handles from Westbrook. Finding a way to outsmart the defense.
Here's Fox driving in. Free throw good, Fox. Fox hits them both.
Well, you know what I like about De'Aaron Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy.
Boozer with the rebound.
Well, one guy you've always got your eye on, Cameron Boozer. He's skilled, polished, and he shows the same toughness that his dad brought when he was playing.
LeBron. Oh, LeBron does it again.
And if LeBron looks explosive on your TV monitor, that's nothing compared to being a defender watching him come downhill right at you.
Now here's Boozer. Still without a basket. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Jacks up a three.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
Here's Edwards. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Westbrook. Driving inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is what happens when you take it strong inside. It puts the defense on their heels.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And stolen by Gordon. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Yeah, Gordon started it all with that steal. Good anticipation by him. Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And just like his NBA All-Star dad, Carlos, Cameron Boozer is an incredible rebounder. But he also brings a little more playmaking, a real do-it-all type talent. This guy's got a really bright future.
Goes up to the stripe. It's hauled in by Collison. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Such an exciting young player. Cameron Boozer has all the skills you want in a wing player. His future is so bright.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
Sioux Falls trails by 5. Outside Edwards. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Whoa, Fox, what a finish.
Steps back. It's Westbrook.
That is how you finish.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Boozer with the rebound. Now Fox. 25 points in the game. And it's Fox with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
With the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, this is what Fox loves to do, terrorize you in the open floor.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The drive by James. No good on the shot. Outside, Fox. Here's the three. Sioux Falls with the rebound. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he might be a guard, but Russ finishes like a big in the paint.
Here's Fox. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
Edwards looking it over. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. they could stretch the lead to double digits.
I mean, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
From past the arc. And Lendenborg missing. Three-pointer, Fox drills the three-pointer. Fox has got 5 now. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The Western Conference All-Stars leading by 5. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Here's Curry. Curry always finds a way, this time inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
James gets the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Buries it from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's good from long range. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
Over his career, Fox has increased his three-point attempts, gotten much more comfortable with his jump.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
The wide open look here for Fox. And Sioux Falls hits again from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. At the top of the key, Westbrook. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Three-pointer, Fox. And Sioux Falls hits again from deep.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Curry. Got it to go off the glass.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Beal with the block.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
The first free throw is good.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter. And really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
Bagley. Rejected by Collison.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Fox fires. He drills the three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Adebayo. And they come back with a three of their own.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
And here is Fox. From deep. That one misses.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Oh, Curry makes it look so easy.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Bagley. And he hits from 17.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Now, Adebayo. Three. Good.
Well, the defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's Beal. Shoots the three. That one is off.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Curry. Trained from outside.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Puts up the three.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
Free throw good by Curry. And the second free throw, good. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
The first one falls.
And watching Steph go to work is watching a living legend. Already one of the best to ever do it, and he is still adding to his resume.
Westbrook does not go in. Fires from way outside. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Saves him with the putback. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. Sioux Falls will have another go. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Now, here's Fox. Driving the lane. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, you see how quick Fox is on his feet. Give him an opening and he'll just take off.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
The kick out to Adebayo. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Puts the move on, and it's blocked by Gordon.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
Westbrook with it. It's hauled in by Collison. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Whoa, Fox, what a finish.
Kicks it out to James. Steps back and shoots. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here he goes. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's a big man with guard skills. Terrific move there from Adebayo.
Here's Westbrook. Double clutches. And it's good on the layup. Westbrook's got his second basket.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And it's Fox with the jam.
No swiping it from Fox. Look at those handles. Plus, he finishes it off.
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. Rip Hamilton picks that one up. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Look, I got to say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 5. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you know what? Highlights don't get any more spectacular than that one.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside, Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside, Fox. Hamilton outside. Off target from outside. Sioux Falls trails by 3. Tries from 10. LeBron left side.
Oh, look
wow,
at that
wow.
dunk. Just unbelievable.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And that's how to attack the paint. Don't settle for the jump shot if you can get to the rim.
And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Good on the second free throw. 1:27 left to play in the first. Edwards looking it over. Over Hamilton. Edwards no good. And stolen by James. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Collison. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, I like when he takes initiative like this. Seeing a lane open up and attacking it.
Here's Westbrook. Gordon with no one around. Again, the miss by Sioux Falls. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. "17 seconds left to play." Oh my goodness! What a play!
And that's where athleticism and style comes together. What a move there by Peterson.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. With one on the clock. And the dunk by Stewart. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Western Conference All-Stars up 10. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry making a statement.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Here's Swoops. Westbrook with the block.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Sioux Falls. A 12-point game. Right wing. Here's Stewart. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Can't fall asleep guarding Stewart from downtown. She has range that you simply have to respect. Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fox. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Stewart. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Listen, Stewart makes it look easy, but trust me, it's not. She's just fearless around the rim.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Sioux Falls making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
And he's good on the three ball.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he's still got that pull-up in his back pocket. Don't sleep on Russell Westbrook.
Oh, going up strong. She leaves nothing to chance.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Curry, and the jam by Stephen Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient. As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow.
Oh, my. How about the work on defense? She wasn't letting that shot get over her.
Now Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart. Sioux Falls with the ball. Outside, Fox. Bridges inside. 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. And here's Miller. Still without a basket. It's deflected.
Hey, Reese has the link to go get it. Great defense.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Miller outside. Sioux Falls with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Curry with the rebound. Launches it from deep. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, when a guy puts it right back that hard, there's really nothing the defense can do about it.
Goes up. And the dunk by Stewart. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The West delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Sioux Falls. No good there. Now here's Stewart. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
A great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, watch out.
LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Westbrook drives in and finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Stewart with it. He's picked up by James. Pass to Adebayo. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
It's stolen by Green. Now here's Stewart. Shot on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, when you let someone like her get into a rhythm, you're digging your own grave.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Stewart driving to the basket.
Off the running start. Good stuff from her there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Kick out to Hamilton. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Fox, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Well, one guy you've always got your eye on, Cameron Boozer. He's skilled, polished, and he shows the same toughness that his dad brought when he was playing.
Here's Adebayo. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
The drive by LeBron.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Boozer gets the bucket.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Count it, good.
Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hand.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
A shot's good from Westbrook.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
The kick out to Boozer. And a miss there on the triple. Westbrook surveying the D. It's holding by Collison. .135 left here in the third quarter. Trying to the hoop.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish.
Outside, Adebayo. Richard Hamilton on the wing. And the rejection by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
The shot. Again the miss by Sioux Falls.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. On defense, Sioux Falls. Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Leaving, no doubt, Boozer rocking that rim.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Hamilton outside. Tries the spin move. And the wing jumper offline. Outside, Fox. Good on the three-point shot. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter. It's stolen by Adebayo. Just 3 on the clock. Westbrook with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Three-pointer, Fox. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. The Western Conference All-Stars deliver. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Curry with it. Sweet move. And Curry throws it down.
And give it up for Steph Curry. This guy seemingly never has an off night. One of the all-time greats.
Here's Stewart. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And she's cooking with grease. You love seeing players like her command the ball and take over like this.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Excels at driving to the basket. Bridges making the D get physical with him when he penetrates.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. On its way from Curry for 2. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Nice feed to set that up. She's not looking for her own shot. She's looking for the best shot.
Here's Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
And he sinks the second. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Curry looking around. He takes it in.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
Puts up a deep 3. Green with the rebound. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Takes it inside.
Showing just how dynamic he can be. Once Peterson gets into the lane, you're at his mercy.
Fox, no good.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Peterson, that's good.
And you see the scoring ability of Peterson on shots like these. His confidence right now through the roof.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
Sioux Falls with the rebound. Now Beal.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Stewart with the steal.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Offensive rebound. Here's Lewis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Right side Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 22 points.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Lewis attacking. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And this is what happens when you take it strong inside. It puts the defense on their heels.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, Rashard Lewis, a true shooter. He knows his game so well and really focuses on finding buckets for his team.
Oh, denied at the rim. Do not challenge him.
Curry with it. Now Beal defending. Got that bucket in no time at all. 24 points for him. Fox feeling it out a bit. Fires from 18. No good that time. And here is Curry. Beal with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Here's Peterson. Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3. Sioux Falls on offense. Now here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
You know, this offense benefits from her being assertive like that.
Out of bounds.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Inside, Bridges with the steal. .114 left in the fourth quarter. A pass to Fox. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Pure confidence. The moment the ball hits Fox's hands, he's letting it fly.
Left side Collison. And the 3 off target. And it's Fox with the ball for Sioux Falls. Here's Lewis. Off target from the baseline. With the step back. Up top, Fox. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring punch.
Free throw, no good for Beal. .24 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox. Here's Fox. From past the arc. Rashard Lewis pulls it in. And so it's a victory for the road team in this.